or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to Dominica, EliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Give it to me, do it to me, give it to me. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. The way you make me.
Do you like music like this? That's right, I'm asking you. Do you like music like this? Then why have you not been to Sophisticated Saturday as yet? That's right, each and every third Saturday of the month, we call it Sophisticated Saturdays. Where we keep it at? Caribbeanlifetv Studios. 6254 Memorial Drive is the only place to be each and every third Saturday of the month. So if you want to celebrate your birthday, if you just want to come hang out and have some fun with grown people having big fun, Sophisticated Saturdays is the only place to be. It's brought to you by yours truly, DJ Reds, and my boy, Mr. B. Sophisticated Saturdays, every third Saturday of the month, 6254 Memorial Drive is where the grown people go and have good, clean fun. Every third Saturday of the month, man. The way you make me feel, I'm just going to have fun. I'll see you there, Sophisticated Saturdays. I got you.
Atlanta, your ship and clear company, E&W Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates: Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th, and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company.
Are you ready to feel your best? At Goot Wellness Spa, we're healing the body one drop at a time. Located right here in Tucker, Georgia, Goot Wellness is your destination for total health and wellness. We specialize in immune system support, detoxifying therapies, and even cutting-edge treatments like the X39 patch for stem cell activation. Imagine revitalizing your body from the inside out. Whether you're looking to boost your immune system, cleanse and detoxify, or explore green nutrition guidance, Goot Wellness is here for you. Visit us at 2122 Vistadale Court in Tucker, Georgia, or call us at 770-605-6687 and start your journey to optimal health. Goot Wellness Spa, healing the body one drop at a time.
When I tell you I like that song, listen to the words there.
I walk 500 miles for you. I would. I'd cross the ocean.
Hey, I'm a DJ, pull that up again. Pull it, pull it.
I'd walk 500 miles for you. I would. I'd cross the ocean wide for you. I would. I'd climb the highest mountain and walk right through the fire and risk it all. What can I say? She blew me away, and I weather the storm. And I wouldn't change nothing about you, no, nothing at all. And when I look in the skies, I realize how beautiful you are, like a sunny day. Hold this moment never ends, baby. I can feel your love, like the wind beneath my wings. I just need your love, I need it beside me. Oh, you that's what you are to me. What can I say? She blew me away, and I weather the storm. And I wouldn't change nothing about you, no, nothing at all. And when I look in the skies, I realize how beautiful you are, like a sunny day. Hope this moment never ends, baby.
Tell me say you're leaving, tell me say you're leaving, girl. Say you're leaving, what more can I say? Enjoy your life, girl, have a lovely day. Girl, look how much time you say you're leaving and me never beg you come back. When me uneasy, girl, you never give me comfort. But now you want me back again.
This one's for the watch your girls.
With a sexy friend, me used to treat you
To watch your business.
but you never appreciate that. Your friend them carry news to you, me no rate that. Girl, me can't go through this again. You walked out in the end, so why you still a watch me? You know I say you want your friend, them a be a paparazzi. Once it true, you can't find nobody out there fi match me. That's why you still a watch me. You thought I would be unhappy, so you just a watch me. You regret say you catch me. I told you see me move on now. Me and my new friend I get we groove on now. I'm comfortable in whose I'm now. You want to know? I bet you want to know. Alright then, you build fake pages and I try to reach out. Things about me new girl you want to seek out. When me buy her, when me carry her, when me gone with her, when me buy you take it far. So why you still a watch me? You know I say you want your friend them a be a paparazzi. Once it true you can't find nobody out there fi match me. That's why you still a watch me. You thought I would be unhappy, so you just a watch me. You regret say you catch me.
Oh yeah 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 yeah. Oh, whoa, whoa. Woke up this morning, I saw an empty bed where you weren't supposed to be, boy. I saw a note instead. When I open it up now, Lord, this is what it read. Bye bye, baby, bye bye. You know I love you and that's no lie. But I find myself another bonafide.
Anything I want, he can buy.
Never wanna cry, never wanna shed a tear. But when I look upon the words today, I got to say, why baby, why baby, why? Why you took my sunshine? Why you took my sunshine? And darkness cover my head and it rain and it rain. You took my sunshine. Why you took my sunshine?
Pressure, boss, pressure, baby mother, pressure, bills, pressure. Everybody west to the east, pressure. Even when the boss run me from the 9 to 5, man fi survive. Now watch you walk as we have the drive. Me say man fi survive. Even if I deep in the slums we reside. Man fi survive. All I need is Jah help. Jah give we health and strength.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to Hustle and Vibes with me and DJ Silent tonight. What's up, Silent?
What? Hold on. What up?
Whatever. Hustle and Vibes, where we spotlight real estate culture and bold ideas. We could give our shout outs to our sponsors, Maximum One Elite Realtors, Elite Barbers Barbershop, located on Covington Highway, next to International Realty House, Elite Realty Dominica. So, you know the usual. Well, first of all, let me say hello to everybody. What's up, Danger Jade? What's going on? I know the weather must be nice right now.
Yo, big up yourself one time, then.
Right. What's up, Jade? What's happening, hun? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. So, what you do this weekend?
Let me put on my Barry White voice.
You need to put on your Barry White voice.
So this weekend, what is this weekend? So Friday, I had smashed tacos and tequila. It was a decent crowd. And then
You said it was the same crowd?
No, it was a decent crowd.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, it was a decent crowd. Okay.
So it was cool. It's time to pick up. For not like being open, but it's still everything is it's still like a soft open. They haven't even did like the grand opening yet.
Oh, it's not so they haven't fully opened?
No, it's like a soft opening.
So they don't have a full menu or anything yet, or
I mean they do
Okay.
now that they have like the full menu, the staff, to prepare the meal, they have the drinks down on lock. So now they're about to go do the grand opening.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And then so that was that. So Saturday, I had a Saturday I had a birthday party. I had a gig birthday party, 50th birthday party. Happy birthday again, Sonia.
Happy birthday.
And it was so I got there. I set up.
You gave that face like I got there.
Yeah, so I got there. It wasn't them, it was me. So I got there. I set up, and then set up everything, and then I was like, I didn't have my power for my controller, like my power adapter. Yeah, but I always carry like a little mini size controller with me. So I always leave it in the car. Like if I'm at work or I'm on lunch, I usually play or do whatever.
Right.
So that ended up saving me. And tell you the truth, that have saved me a lot of times. Like 2 years ago for was that Bouillon Lime in Miami. They had a controller, and I used that at the Bouillon Lime.
You forgot the controller too.
No, I wasn't even on the lineup. Like
you weren't on the lineup.
No, I showed up.
Okay.
I showed up because I had played the previous year, and then that year I wasn't on the lineup, so I showed up to support. And then the guy was like, "Yo, man, tell me you have a controller, because we don't have a controller, I guess." And the DJ that went for the controller, he never came back. He said, "I'll be back." He never came back.
What?
So yeah, it's a funny story. So I was like, "Yo, I have like a miniature controller. There's like can you use it on a system?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Right.
I was like, "Yeah." So then I ended up getting that gig.
Really?
Yeah, and then it was crazy because like nobody else couldn't play on it. I don't know, for some reason everybody that plugged their
They
laptop on
couldn't,
it.
so you had to play.
So I had to play. It was
Wow.
Dave had to end up using my laptop to play, and then when it was time for Malcolm Vex to play, he couldn't play. So then I ended up playing, and he ended up emceeing. So it worked out for me, which was good.
But sometimes that things happen like that. Like
Yeah.
you weren't even on the lineup,
No,
and then.
and for real, that just keep happening to me.
But that's good.
It's like I'm not on the lineup, and
It
then
might be your time. It might be your time,
Yes.
Silent.
Like,
might
even-
be time for you to not to be so silent.
I'm not even silent anymore. I mean, I try not to be.
Try
but,
not to be.
But like, even not last year, but year before last for Juve, Miami Juve. They had a
Same thing.
same thing. I had to like end up playing because like they had a controller and nobody else could play on it, but I could play on it. And then the guy was like, "You know what? Nobody else is playing on my controller." So then I had to like walk 2 miles to my vehicle because I learned from the previous year to always walk with a controller. I had to walk 2 miles to my vehicle
To go get it. And
to
come
go
back.
get my controller and then come back and save them again.
So what happened at the party this weekend?
It was good. It was good. And I got a whole bunch of bookings because everybody wanna tell me like, "Yo, I have a Christmas party. And I'm like, "When?" Person was like, "Saturday."
So you're getting
Friday.
popular.
Huh?
You're getting popular.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like that black and gold, yeah,
That black and gold, yeah.
I got like a good 4 parties from the black and gold. Yeah.
That's good. Better not say it too loud. They might ask for a cut.
What? And again and again and again. Not to toot my own horn, but again and again and again and again. I wasn't on the lineup.
You might meet up with them and they be like, "So where's my cut, Silent?"
And again, I wasn't even on the lineup.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
look at
true.
that.
That's true.
And I had
but
a
know,
vibe,
things
yeah.
like that, things happen like that. But see, that's why they always say it's better to come prepared, right?
Yes.
So is that the only thing you did this weekend? Was that party?
Besides Friday and Saturday, yeah. Sunday I try. Sunday I try not to like do too much.
Okay.
Because I have work, and that was the thing by itself. Work had it. That was the thing by itself. Because like I'm at work and there was like, yo, you have to use your PTO and your sick days. Yeah. You don't carry.
Really?
Yeah. It's like I guess it changed, so there was like you don't carry over. So I was like, huh?
Oh, so it carries over into next year now.
It
So,
don't. It don't.
oh, it used to, but
yeah,
it doesn't
It don't.
anymore.
So no, like now, so it's like I'm like trying to like use up my days. So you know what I'm saying, and then it worked out pretty good. So I was like, I guess, well, you guys won't see me this week and next week.
I'll see y'all next year.
Yeah, I see you next year. Yep.
I'll see y'all next year. So that works out because I know a friend of mine. She just told me, actually, her whole company shuts down on I think starting from Friday all the way till the New Year. She doesn't go back until January 6th, and I'm like, wow, that's nice.
So we don't have that. We don't have like with my job. It's
Right.
like, so I work in the school system, but it's like when school's out, you know what I'm saying. We still have to work. You know what I'm
Right.
saying. People's like, why you got to work? I would tell them like, because when you come back, you know what I'm saying. You know your board is up to date, right? Your laptop is up to
Right.
date, right? You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
is still
You know what I'm saying?
working
Yeah, we have to do
and
inventory updates. You know what I'm saying. So yeah.
Wow. Okay. I want to say, hey, Auntie Debbie. She's watching me from Guyana. Good night. Good night, Miss Felita. Good night. Good night. Good night. Hello. And my mother is always watching like usual.
Big
Hey,
up
mommy.
to the Guyana is massive. Big up, mommy.
Yes. Hey, ma. Hey, mommy. Hey, mommy. So this weekend, what I do? Nothing.
Nothing, of
I
course.
put up. Yep. I didn't do anything. Listen.
And you put up the Christmas tree.
I did put up my Christmas tree. You saw it when I posted it, right? Finally, listen. I usually have my Christmas tree up by the end of October. Like literally, I don't do Halloween decorations and I don't do Thanksgiving because Christmas is actually one of the holiday that I like the most, okay? And this year, I was just like, oh, I don't know. I was just like, I don't know if I feel like decorating a tree and doing all that. But it's so funny because my son, of course, he's older and I don't have any little kids anymore. So I didn't make it like a full sense of urgency, right? So I'm putting up the tree and I'm like, son, aren't you proud of me? Because it took me forever this year, right? And I said, what? I said, did it matter if I put up a tree? He's like, not really, but I'm glad you did. So basically, yeah. Yeah, because I put one up every year. Like, no joke.
I have a friend, I'm not going to call her name, but her tree is up like year round.
Oh, yeah, I'm not doing that. My house cannot look the same.
Like year round.
It's already bad enough it looks the same year round, but it can't look exactly the same year round.
You know what,
like,
too? And you know what, too? She even like, have it like lit.
Oh, yeah,
It's not like it's in a corner and then like, you come to her house and she have like a light up Christmas tree in her house.
Really?
I'm like, yo, this is May. She's like, and?
Right, it's May. Like, does she like Christmas that much, or is just the fact that she just doesn't want to deal with having to put the stuff away? Because it is a headache.
Yeah, she don't want to take it down.
Yeah, it's a headache. It's a headache to take everything down. Well,
Once you guys get like the folding tree, like that, like
that's the new thing.
Like it closes, like you put it up, it opens up, and then when you're done, you just.
Yeah, I think that's something fairly new, right?
Like, you know what gets me?
What?
Like the folks that go look for like the real tree, and
I used to do that.
And they have to, why?
I used to do that every year because I like the actual smell of the Christmas tree. I like the smell of the pine. And all.
see.
The thing is, it just becomes cumbersome after, like, once it dies. Over time, the needles start to drop. It gets dry. You could keep it with enough water. It doesn't matter. It's not in the ground, so the tree naturally starts to dry out. You could never give it enough water, especially when you first bring it home.
You have to give it water?
What? Of course, yes.
I thought you just use it for doing the Christmas and then you throw it away.
No, you gotta water it. If you don't water it, the tree's gonna get dry. You could start a fire in your house.
Off topic, but
I know.
Off topic, but I see Red's rocking his 20 strong sweat coat.
I see that the shirt, right?
Yep,
He got a sweat. How Reds get a sweatshirt and I ain't get one? Hold up, wait a minute. Let me Hello.
Big up, man. Big up to the 20 Strong family.
So Reds gets a 20 Strong jacket, but I don't got a 20 Strong jacket. Okay, I got y'all number. I got y'all number.
Maybe
don't worry about
maybe
it.
they'll give you a 24K
Nah, I shouldn't.
global.
First of all, I don't want 24K global. First of all, I've been around for a minute. They ain't give me a 20 Strong jacket. I know they knew you longer, but still.
Maybe you didn't ask. You didn't ask.
I shouldn't have to ask.
You didn't ask, and they give him one.
I'm sure he ain't asked for no 20 Strong jacket. Reds ain't buy nothing.
Don't
Don't
selling
even.
merch.
I know them dudes. They ain't
selling
make
merch.
him,
They're making their money, right?
They ain't make him buy that. They like Reds. They really like Reds.
Yeah,
So-
because you know they're like the vibes crew, and you know Reds always have So I can see them giving the Reds.
We're gonna get back to that. We talking about this tree.
Okay.
This tree. So what? Yes, you do have to water the tree. That's why you ever notice the tree has a bottom basin, and you have to put it in and screw it in, right? Inside the basin, you must put water inside of it.
That's too much. That's too much.
Oh, wow.
No,
Yeah,
that's too
and
much.
when you first water it, literally within less than 24 hours, all the water is gone. So you have to go back and make sure you water it until the tree starts to feel enough, it's insatiated enough where it's not just swallowing up the water.
Yeah, that's too much. That is too much.
What?
No,
Oh, my
it's too much.
gosh. Anyway, so yes, I used to
I
do a
think-
live tree all the time.
I think I'm about to be visited by the ghost of Christmas spirit, past, present, and future. Because this year I am Scrooge and Grinch in one.
What?
Yes.
Cut it out.
Everything.
Like,
Everything is bar humbug. Yep.
before we even get into that, like, we're gonna
Yep.
talk about that because I'm a big Christmas fan, right? But
I'm
before
not.
we get into that, so you guys know I do real estate, right? And just found out that creditrepair.com
More money?
and lexingtonlaw.com, the people who actually help with credit restoration, apparently there was a class action lawsuit, which I've always been a person who always kept my clients away from Lexington Law. I don't know about creditrepair.com, but I felt like Lexington Law was kind of dragging out how much time they were taking to repair or restore people's credit. Because you'd have people where I had people who had, you could do restoration of credit and you give them, $400 or $500 up front and you're done in anywhere between 30 to 90 days, just depending on how difficult your file is, and sometimes it might be 120 days. Sometimes some people were with Lexington Law for a whole year and maybe one or two things would happen, and it would not get restored the way it's supposed to. So apparently, there was a class action lawsuit. So anyone who had any dealings with lexingtonlaw.com or with creditrepair.com, guess what? You will be receiving a check.
Like what? Like a $10 check?
No, they're actually great checks. One person I know got $400 and the other person $2,200. So, yes, you will actually get a decent check from these companies. It was a $2.7 billion
Yes, Lord.
settlement.
Yes, Lord.
2.7
Christmas, hey.
Right, Christmas came early.
Would he do it? Okay, I'm back in the Christmas spirit.
Right.
Would he do it? Yes.
$2.7 billion. So I don't know, you guys, how if you moved or whatever, if your address is new since you've used them, because Lexington Law has been around for a while, you may have to, do some inquiry just to find out where you would get your funds and how they can send it to you. Okay, so that is one, right? Second thing, the importance of actually having an inspection when you purchase a property, right? So I had a client where she was, the house needed some work, no biggie, right? Because, that happens, you're not buying brand new. But when the inspector did an inspection on this particular house, when he turned on the water downstairs, it was fine. When he went upstairs in the hall bath, it was fine. Master bathroom, for some particular, he had the valve shut off in the main bath upstairs, but when you turned it on, everything was fine, right? So when you went to the master bedroom, though, you turned on the tub, and when you turned on the tub, you have to turn it on full, and all of a sudden, it goes from this full blast of water to like almost a trickle. So we're like, okay, you turn on the sinks. That was fine. It went down to a very low volume, very low pressure. Not real trickle, I'm exaggerating. But it was very low pressure. When you go to turn on the shower, guess what? No water. But if you turn off the tub, water comes out of the shower. If you turn on everything together, everything shuts off.
What kind of sorcery is this?
I know, right? So when I consulted with someone, the same guy, Seth, I always consult with him. Like whenever anything happens, I'm like, hey, take a look at this for me on this inspection. Tell me, what is this? Why did this happen? So he told me what happens sometimes is they have the plumbing pipes and they'll go through the house sometimes and they'll do 3/4 to a certain point. Then they'll get lazy and put 1/2 inch. So then now the pressure of the water can't shoot all the way up correctly because now it's going into a smaller plumbing pipe. And so when it gets to that point, the flow becomes actually slower and you either don't have water or it comes at a very, very low pressure. So now my client may have to open up walls. So she has to make a decision whether she's going to go with that house or not.
I wouldn't.
No, it's not a really big deal. Big deal. It's something that can be fixed. Because the rest of the house don't have the issue. It's only the master bathroom. Okay. So the thing is, a lot of times people think that, oh my gosh, that's horrible. I can't do anything with that. No, it just needs to be fixed. And once it's corrected, you don't have any issues anymore. Ooh. But the funny thing is they didn't disclose it. And when you're supposed to disclose it, right? So those are the type of things that make people feel like you're doing something slick. Listen, if you are selling your house and there are things that are happening and you're not willing to fix it, or you at the time don't have the monetary means to fix it, you must disclose. You still say this is an issue, because what we can do now is have the plumber give an estimate, say this is how much it's going to cost, and then when they get to the closing table, now the seller can leave what's called escrow, which is a certain amount of money with the attorney, and the attorney holds it until the job gets done. And once the job gets done, then the purchaser, once they purchase the house, the purchaser will then say, I'm satisfied with the job, everything went well, and then the attorney releases the funds to the person who did the job. So there's so many ways to get around that. And so a lot of people think that, oh my gosh, I have to do it right now. If I don't have the money, sometimes people just simply don't have the monetary means when they are selling. And happens so this particular person that's selling is actually going through a divorce. And we all know that if you've ever been married and never been divorced, we all know that sometimes going through a divorce can cause a real financial strain. So they're trying to work through things and trying to figure it out. But there is definitely importance of having an inspection done. Super, super important. Okay? And you shouldn't skip around things. If you see it on the inspection, we look at it. Huh?
So messed up.
How is that messed up?
Like knowing, something is bad and you're not saying nothing.
You'll be surprised.
And then, you're just hoping that you sell the house, and then once the house is sold, and they be like, yo, be like, it's your problem now.
No, and that's the thing. In the state of Georgia, it is not your problem now.
Oh, for real?
No.
Okay.
In the state of Georgia, if you do not disclose any defects that's in the house, and the purchaser comes in and has the same issue, you actually, as a purchaser, can actually sue the seller. And it's called a false disclosure.
Oh, okay.
So, and the reason why I know this is because I had a client, she bought a house on the disclosure, so that this was misinformation. On the disclosure, it actually said that the house was on sewer and it was on septic. Now, I will say this, she was adamant she did not want to buy a house with septic. So we were making sure we double checked and triple checked, okay? And they said, no, it's on sewer. When they purchased the house, I think maybe about 2 to 3 months in, stuff started backing up into the sink. And I'm like, that's not normal, not for a sewer. That it has to be really, really serious for stuff to start back. And then you hear that gurgling sound. So if you hear that gurgling sound, usually it's because there's something going on with the septic, and it's either full or it needs to be cleaned or it needs to be replaced altogether. So she gets a plumber to come out. They find out they're on septic.
Yeah.
So I had to call our closing attorney, Melanie Meir, because that's our in-home alliance attorney for the office. And what happened was she said, absolutely, it's called a false disclosure. She doesn't specialize in that, so she referred us to an attorney that did specialize in it. So that attorney goes to the seller and say, listen, this is what you said. This is not what it is. What I will do is only charge a minimal fee if you pay for the cost. The cost was to dig everything up, do new lines because the lines were all messed up, whole new septic tank, whole new lines, and to repair the grass, right, in the grassy area where they had to dig up. The sellers refused. What? They did not want to. They only had to pay $10,000 if they did it this way. They refused. They were like, oh, we didn't know, and that's impossible that you don't know. We don't care if you don't live in the house. And that's another thing. It doesn't matter in the state of Georgia. It doesn't matter if you did not live in the house. If you have done repairs to a home and you are reselling, you are supposed to disclose, period, point blank, right? So they went to court. And guess who won? My clients.
Of course.
And so they went from having to pay $10,000 to $18,000 because now the attorney had to get paid. So they really, really cut off their nose to spite their face. So they had no other choice. So they had to reimburse them, and they had to pay. And they had to pay by a certain time, or else they were going to get penalized. So just know that there are, a lot of times there is recourse when those type of things happen. But everyone doesn't necessarily know that there is recourse. Some things there's recourse, and other things there's not, right? So sometimes, like if plumbing backs up in the house, or there might be a hole in the line, sometimes there's no recourse to that, especially if they didn't have someone come out to look at it prior to selling because they may not have known. Things do happen after somebody buys a house all the time that wasn't existent before, but there are other things that you can fight for. So with that being said, we're going to go to a break, and we're going to shout out to our sponsors, Maximum One Elite Realtors, Elite Barbers Barbershop, located on Covington Highway next to International Realty House, EliteRealty.com. Elite Realty Dominica, EliteRealty.com, Elite Realty Dominica. So those are our three sponsors, and we're going to music. He was doing something totally different, y'all.
I've been drinking. I get filthy when I liquor get into me. I've been thinking. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you, nah. Why can't I keep my fingers off it, baby? I want you, nah. Drunk in love. Guys on ice. Feeling like an animal when these cameras on in my grill. Flashing lights. You got me fitted, baby. I want you, nah. Can't keep your eyes off my fetid daddy. I want you, nah. Drunk in love. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding off in that club. Drunk in love, 'cause we be all night. We be all night. We be all night. And everything's alright. No complaints from my body, so fluorescent under these lights. Boy, I'm drinking. Pocket in my life, 7-Eleven. I'm rubbing up, rubbing. If you're scared, call that reverend. Boy, I'm drinking. Got my brain right. I'm on the break, Mac gangsta wife. Blue sheets, he sweat it out like wash rags. He wear it out. I'm drinking. I'm singing in my mic to my boy toys. Fill a tub up halfway, then ride it with my surfboard. I'm grinding on that wood, grinding on that wood. I'm swerving on that, swerving on that. Big bad, been serving all this, surfing all this. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding up in that club. Drunk in love, 'cause we be all night. Love, we be all night. Love, we be all night. We be all night. Never tired, never tired. I've been sipping, that's the only thing that's keeping me on fire, me on fire. Didn't mean to spill that liquor all in my attire. I've been drinking watermelon. I want your body over here, baby, I want you right now. Just bring your body over here, baby, I want you right now. Can't keep your eyes off my fatty daddy, I want you right now. Drunk in love. Whoa. We woke up in the kitchen saying, how the hell did this shit happen? Oh, baby. Drunk in love, we be all night. Last thing I remember is our beautiful bodies grinding off in that club. Drunk in love, 'cause we be all
Girl, see, I don't know what you've been through in your world, but I stand in love with you. Oh, oh, oh. See, I don't think she realizes
I am back. So, standing in love. Sitting in the what? We
Standing
be
in
all
love.
night.
Standing in love.
Drunk in love. No, we're talking about drunk in love. What's up, Bowie? What's going on? Bowie's on here.
Bowie.
Dane, listen, we in the chat every single day trying to get ourselves together for Gopewell, okay? For Carnival. Ridiculous.
Dane, I'm in there.
We'll be there. Definitely we'll be there. We'll be there. I gotta text you actually, Dane. Anyway, what's up, Jade Hun? Jade, you have to come in so we could talk about how everything went for your movie.
Is that Jade?
Yes.
Gemini?
Yes, it's Jade Gemini.
What's going on, Jade?
Yes, she got to come back in so she could talk about
Yes,
her
yes.
whole experience. And
So I can see you again.
she had a lot happening, but she got all the way through to the end. And I'm so proud of her. So she got to come in and talk about it. So make sure you come in, okay?
I prefer that to happen,
Huh?
I prefer that to happen because I saw her facing Dominic and I was like, yeah, it's going to happen. It's going to work.
Yeah, well, there's no way. She had the determination all the way.
Yep.
No matter how much things kept happening and trying to take her to the left, she was like, no. We're going to the right. Let's go here. This is where we're going, and we're going to make it happen. So, big up,
She
Jay.
made it happen. Yep.
Big up. For real. So, speaking of Carnival, little controversy, right? We always want controversy, right? So, question.
Bring it. Bring it.
Do you care? I'm not even gonna ask because he said he don't. This conversation is just, it's amazing to me because I'm hearing now so many guys like, my girlfriend, my wife, my boo, whoever it is not going to Carnival by herself.
Why not?
I'm asking.
I go to Carnival by myself. If you want to go by yourself.
With her friends?
Yes, we got friends.
Okay. See, I say the same thing. Like, if you trust each other, right? Like, what's the big deal? Like, that's our culture, right? And yes, absolutely, we know what goes on
But you know, it has
during Carnival.
It has some Mako man type.
You got who?
That's some Mako man type.
And we know that things happen, but at the end of the day, I'm just like, if somebody really wants to do that, they don't have to go to Carnival to do it.
Exactly.
Like, that's just the truth of it all, right? And
exactly.
And
you worrying about Carnival and your girl doing things in Carnival, but then the pastor making a run up on her. I don't get it.
What you say? Who run up on her? What?
I say they worry about the woman going Carnival by themselves and worrying about this one or that, but then you know they're not worrying about the pastor in the church that's walking up on the woman. I don't get it.
I mean, that's true too. So to me, at the end of the day, I just feel like if you should know your partner, right? And if you know you're dealing with somebody who is sneaky, because you know, right? Hello?
Yes. That's the response.
So you know if you're dealing with somebody sneaky, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know who you wouldn't trust if, like, yeah, nah, I know if she goes. So when I was talking to some of my homeboys, they said because of their experience based off of working different places like hotels, out of the country, things like that, they have seen married women who were in relationships come across seas to kind of just let loose, and they felt like it didn't matter. They were away, and that was it. And from that experience, they have taken that same experience, and their wife or their girlfriend could never go on a trip by themselves. So I'm like, doesn't that, especially like, what if you meet your wife at Carnival?
Exactly.
We can't hear you.
Exactly.
And then you get married, and then now your wife can't go anymore? Unless it's with you.
Yeah, there's some dudes like that.
I mean, but why?
I have no idea.
So you're not like that. Your wife, just go.
Anybody can go.
Wife, girlfriend, anybody, just go.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. If you want to go. I'm saying like you said, like, you know, if something was going to happen, Carnival is not going to stop it. Carnival is going to.
Well, and Carnival is not going to initiate it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that. You know, you may not meet somebody and then you take a wine and then you like the wine and then the person take another wine, but at the end of the day you still have to have control. You know what I'm saying? Discipline. Why are you looking like that? You have to have discipline.
I'm on your Instagram. It's like weird.
What, my Instagram?
Yeah, it's like weird.
What's weird?
Your Instagram live.
Oh, is it doing something crazy?
No. It's like. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Camera, nice.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Continue.
Like, I just feel like, you know, at the end of the day, like, why would you be upset? And why would you stifle somebody? Because if that's
it's just gonna make it worse.
Yes, I think so too. I think you know, you're stifling. Like, you have to have a level of trust. I could see. Okay, first of all, once you get married, you're not going to be in the streets like that, right? So you can't go to every carnival. You can't be jumping from carnival to carnival to carnival and you're not coming home as a wife. Yeah, I know.
That's true.
Come on, there's got to be some kind of boundary, okay? Come on, think about it.
But it's like, okay. Yes to what you say, yes, and then I go back to the no, because like, it's like you say, it's like for most people, it's like a cultural thing.
It is a cultural thing, right? This is what we grew up on. The poor kids, they don't even know what we setting them up for, because they got the kiddie carnival and we got. Think about it. You grown children from little to do this, right? And then when all of a sudden people get married, they're like, no, you can't go. Not without me.
I think the part that gets people is like there's a few that mess it up for like the massive. So it's like you will see like the little. Actually, me and Rebel we spoke about that one time on a show. Like you will see like the little 60-second clips of like a girl bend over and
Tracy said it's disrespectful. Boundaries, Nick. What do you mean, Tracy? Boundaries at what level? Like, are you saying that the woman is not supposed to go anymore? Or are you saying, okay, you can go, but you must have some, you have to have discipline. But I just, like I said, everybody is different.
I see what you're saying, but like I say, like, there's always the few that messing up for everybody. Cause like you say, you see like the little 60-second clip of like some chick like bend over,
drunk,
out of their mind.
You know what I'm
saying, wearing like like a G string that and don't even have like the tights on there and stuff like that, or the netting and stuff like that, and then somebody in the comments saying, "Oh, that's somebody woman way." But and like I said, there's a few that mess it up for the massive. So now all the dudes are looking at it and be like, "Oh hell no, you're not going to that," because they're thinking like seeing that, saying that the woman gonna be doing the same thing too.
And see, that's crazy. Like, okay, first and foremost, if you're gonna be out, if you're doing mass and you have on a thong or whatever the case may be, it's okay. And you have on a thong or whatever, and if you don't have the netting and all that, you can't be bending over. You can't be doing all that, right? Because if you choose. That's my guess. He late. If you choose to like be bent over, right? And you have nothing going on, that's not a good situation, right? But how much is the netting really not showing? Because the netting does have big holes, so.
I think the not just the netting, like I think the spandex help. Like the little spandex. I think the spandex help.
Who's wearing spandex? Nobody wears spandex.
No, I'm sorry. Not spandex. Like the stockings. I think the stockings help.
Stockings?
Yes, like
yeah. Sometimes the women do wear the stockings.
Yeah, I think the stockings
sometimes
help.
They do.
Yeah.
So like when I wear masks, when I'm out in masks,
I
didn't have no stocking on. I have no netting on. But I am very respectful with who I am. Right?
Chef Boyardee.
I'm not bending over, turning over. I ain't doing all that. I'm chipping down the road and having a good time. That's what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's how you carry yourself at the same time too. And nobody ain't come running up on me either. So it's like sometimes it's an aura that you kind of throw out there. And people guys kind of know, no, don't mess with her. Oh, my guest finally made it. Oh, he got on his Dominica shirt too.
I had to, man. I had to. What's up? What's your boy Chef T, Nature Island Chef in the house? Nicole?
Nah, he's ran behind. He was stuck in traffic. I was like, oh, you better make it here. And he made it.
Well, I got to tell you this, Nicole. Don't blame that on me, okay? You have to blame that on Baruch, okay?
Okay.
So I got a dragon named Baruch. Now, he's from Africa. He's not normally from here.
Right.
And normally, he eats 2 goats a day. He ate 1 goat.
Okay.
And he's not accustomed to this cold weather. So flying in, his wings was kind of tired.
His wings was kind of tired.
But anyway, we're here. So blame it on Baruch.
Everybody meet Chef Hammered. His food is always good. You guys know I like my stomach, and I only eat from certain people, so I like my stomach though. And yes, I like my stomach. I do.
I was saying ooh for
Chef.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chef could cook. Chef is from where? Tell everybody where you're from.
Well,
Chef. What do you do, and how you got into becoming a chef?
So I'm from Dominica, the Nature Island. First of all, aka the Nature Island Chef. So I'm actually the Nature Island Chef now. Look out for the Nature Island Cafe.
You're the Nature Island Chef now?
I am the original Nature Island Chef. Nobody have that, baby. This is all me. But I was born in Dominica. in Roseau, and at a very, very young age. Where I come from, you always had to work.
Right.
My mom always say, if you're old enough to ask for it, you're old enough to work for it.
Right.
So,
well, let me say one thing. I hope since you're late, you bought some food. But go ahead.
no, I didn't.
Yes.
Right.
Well, Baruch Wings was getting tired, so I had to feed him on the way. So I actually was pretty something for you, but Baruch ate that on the way. Okay. Yeah, he was kind of hungry, but I kind of grew up there and got into the restaurant business really, really young. My first job really was as a dishwasher.
Really?
And, just started young, got in at about 13 years old, and just kind of, started to really love what I do and grew a passion for it. And, at about 17, 18 years old, I actually was an executive sous chef at one of the top hotels in Dominica, Fort Young Hotel.
Fort Young, okay.
Yeah, so at 17 years old, you reach that level,
right?
What else to do? So I went to New York, and that's just been it.
Wow.
And it's been a wonderful journey. I've done quite a few things.
So did you cut your hair, chef?
Well, yeah, I did.
You
man.
cut
I did.
it.
I had to restart, man.
Wow.
Restart. Sometimes you gotta restart.
Okay.
Sometimes you have to refresh. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly.
So
It's
okay.
The hat sharp. The hat.
I know, right?
Yep.
Chef stay with a hat.
Hey, man, you know it, man. Nicole, thank you so much for having me on.
Of course.
I'm sorry, man. I wish I was here a little sooner because I know we had so much to talk about.
But you came in at a good time because we were talking about Carnival and men letting their women, girlfriend, boo, whoever, go by themselves to Carnival. And is it okay?
Well, I mean, I think Carnival time...
How do you feel?
Carnival time is a free-up kind of thing. You know what I mean? And that's just kind of how it is in the Caribbean.
Right.
You go ahead, you jump up, and if we meet up in the street...
We meet up in the street.
Right? Talent, you know what I'm talking about.
Right.
Carnival is a free thing.
And the thing is, to me, is this. I feel like if I'm there and if you're there too, right? We're still going to have fun. I'm not going to be mad because you teep a wine from some girl, because that's our culture. But as long as you're not making love and looking like you're about to take her into Fort Young to go have chef food in the room,
in the upper room.
Then there's a problem, right?
There's a problem, right.
No, but I mean, I think Carnival is a free-up time, man.
Yes.
Everybody have to free up, but like I said,
And this is coming from somebody Chef. I don't be dancing with nobody.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm saying, hey, it's part of our culture. That's what we do.
So, and you see,
I feel like dancing one day, I might be in the mood, and I just say, you know what, I'm gonna teep a wine and keep it moving.
That's the thing, though. That's for people that don't understand that part of the culture, though. You know what I'm saying? That's because, like, for instance, like Dominica woman meets with a Yankee man, whatever.
But we're not talking about the Yankee. These are people. These are Caribbean men. I'm talking about.
Okay,
no American men.
Okay.
These are Caribbean men that's saying, my woman, my boo, my girlfriend, the one that I love is not going to these places by themselves without me.
I mean, some people...
Well, to each their own, man. To each their own.
To each his own.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if it's an insecurity thing, you know what I mean?
That too.
To me, if you know that's your girl, that's your girl. And sometimes she's got to free up alone.
Yeah, right, because I feel like everybody needs some time. You even need time away from your own children.
Yeah.
Right?
You have to free up sometimes.
And these are the people that you brought into the world, and you have to take care of them. And even sometimes you need a break too. So I just feel like if you feel like your person is capable of doing that, they're capable of doing it without Carnival.
Exactly, that's the thing. I think people.
Right?
One thing I have learned a long time ago: people are going to be people, and they're going to do what they want to do. And no matter how much you try and how much you try to change somebody up, they're going to find some way. So I think the best thing to do it has to be trust.
Right, there has to be trust.
And like I was telling her, like doing all that is just gonna like make the person like want to do it even more.
Right.
Yeah.
I think so too. Like I just feel like
I go to a lot of places by myself. I'm saying states, Carnival, different places. I'm saying, but it's like I'm not out there just like like in the crowd just one. It's like I don't even like people touching me.
Right. Yeah,
I don't like people touching me. Like
you?
Yeah, I don't like people touching me. I don't like people like when like last year for Rumfed, I was taking a picture and some chick does decide she want to come in the picture too and bend over in front of me, I just went, whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Right.
Excuse me, yeah.
Right, because to me that's just plain out disrespectful.
Yeah.
You don't care like that. I hate that.
Even when I'm walking, right? Even, like when I'm walking, and it's like a chick will just like come in front of me and start to bend over, and then it's like I just like walk around.
Right.
I'm like king of the curve.
I think I feel the same way. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I feel the same way when men just automatically come up to me and want to touch me on the small of my back. Why are you doing that?
Right.
That's to me
small?
that you touching me. Yes, in your lower area.
I know.
Yes, why? Why you come to do that? I don't understand. And especially if I don't know you. Like I don't know
Exactly.
you. Why are you coming and
Invading
doing
your
that?
space.
Yes. And then men get a little insulted because then when I be like, don't do that. I don't mind if you come and talk to me, but don't do that.
Yeah.
Then, you don't. No, this is my body. Why do you want to touch my body automatically? And I think, I'll be honest with you, I realize, like, sometimes when I was out as much as I was before, standing from across the room and I see men do it to different women, it's almost like peeing on trees, right? A guy goes up to a woman, he puts his hand on a small bag, he's letting the whole room know.
Kind of marking his spot.
Yeah, like, he's making it seem like he knows this person, when in reality, he really does not.
Right,
He doesn't know who she is, but he's making it seem that way. So when other men are scanning the room and looking, they're like, oh, they must be together.
Yeah, I don't know.
Think about it. Wouldn't you think that too? If you're
No,
looking across the room, you would say, oh, they must be together.
Right. I mean, especially based upon how you see, the inner reaction going, I would assume that. I think sometimes, though, it's nice to be invited to me sometimes instead of inviting yourself.
Right, exactly.
Let somebody, be invited.
We're offline for some reason. Oh, we're back online. Yeah. So it's insanely crazy that I think that it probably has a lot to do with the music too, because our music kind of desensitized people in that way because our music is very highly sexual, right? But then I start to realize a lot of music is really sexual when you think about it. Rap music, all of it is sexual. But I think we're highly desensitized in our Caribbean culture, and I think that a lot of people think that it's okay, and it's not okay. Like you have to respect people's boundaries, right? I don't want the only person I want touching a smaller back is a person I'm with, a person I'm dealing with. I don't want nobody else doing
Just
that.
filling up on you.
Yeah, why? Like I just don't get it, and I don't get why men get upset.
Because I think I think it's an ego. You know what I mean?
It's an ego thing.
And that
It's an ego
rejection thing. You know what I mean? How dare you reject me?
Like some men, that's like some men like they can't take rejection. It's like I've seen like dudes like get so upset a chick reject them where they would slap them. I remember I was at one club in Alaska and this dude got so mad, like some chick didn't want to dance with him. He just turned around and grabbed a bottle and just busted on her head, and call it the B word. Yeah.
Ridiculous. Like I remember not last year but the year before for Miami Carnival. One of the girls ended up in the hospital because a guy wanted to dance. We were all on the road and he wanted to dance and she didn't want to dance. And he took something and hit on her head. And she ended up having to go to the hospital.
Yeah. That's
ridiculous.
That's insane to me. I think a lot of times when you have people to where you get in violent because somebody, reject you, then that's your problem. You have a problem. And that needs to be dealt with.
And I know alcohol plays a role. It does,
What's that thing called? Igloo. Remember my first time I went to Igloo? That was my first and my last time. I went there with my cousin and her friend, and we were just there chilling, and she was dancing, and some guy that was behind her was drunk, and he just like when she was whining, he just turned around and grabbed her butt.
Really?
And I lost it because I don't play by my cousin, and I lost it. I was like, you know what? Let me leave this place, and I left, and I never went to an Igloo after that.
No, I want it on.
Yeah. Okay. And then he got mad because she started cursing him, and he got mad like F you this, F you that, and I just like the little switch in my head was like get him.
And sometimes you just have to walk away from people because you just have to say, you know what, I'm good. Like it just becomes too much. And then if the thing is for me, I'm one of those people where if I'm frequenting someplace, I'm definitely not dancing with nobody.
Right.
You just forget about it.
No, why is that?
Because I'm there all the time. And if I'm there all the time, if I am not dealing with you, or if I'm not dealing with you, I am not dancing with anybody, period. Because what happens is, well, I think it's twofold. Let me tell you why, right? A little bit is a little ego thing. I'm going to tell you why. I'm be honest. One of the things is because if you dance with man after man after man after man after man after man, you're considered the whatever rat of that club. Am I right?
I mean, that's true. That's
right?
a good point.
So like if I used to go to Vibes all the time. If I'm there all the time and I'm dancing man after man after man after man, every week you see me in the corner on top of the mirror somewhere, and he got me here, somebody dragged me to the bar. I'm Vibes rat at that point.
Nicole, you look like you on. You look like on top of the mirror kind of girl, Nicole.
Right? Yeah, right.
Hello.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
So if I'm doing something like that, someplace I frequent, and if I frequent, that means other people frequent, right? So you have to look at things in a broader perspective, right? And realize that if I want to continue coming, it is what it is, right? And then this is the thing too. Listen, people like what they can't get.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true.
So you stand in the corner, you're chilling, and they always wonder like, why she don't dance? That's because I don't want to be the woman that every man done
Wine up on,
yeah, like
by the end of the night, your outfit is not even fresh anymore.
My outfit got every color that went on inside the club that night.
Yo, that's one of the perks of being a DJ. Like, I don't have to be in the crowd. When I tell you I love that, because I've been telling people, it's like, yo, I don't like crowds, I don't like people. They be like, but you're a DJ. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different. You sound like my son. My son said he doesn't like people either.
Man, it's like, it's like, after I DJ, I stay by backstage. I take pictures. If I see somebody in the crowd I know, I walk. Hey,
Build them up. Yeah.
And I come right back.
I think sometimes too when
and
you
then
go...
depend on who like playing, and they playing certain music, I'll come in front of the stage, I'll jump out, dance, but I ain't dance with nobody.
Yeah, like.
And then as soon as the eyes like.
And because our culture is the way it is, right? First of all, I want to dance with the person I'm with because I want to be able to have fun. Right. If I want to be able to bend over, I should be able to bend over because I'm with the person that I'm with.
Right.
Not just some dude, some random guy, and can't even enjoy myself.
Is that sad? Like, I won't even like, if I go somewhere with somebody, I won't even like dance with them.
That you went with somebody?
Let's say, okay, like if I go somewhere with my woman or...
Yeah, I would be mad because first of all, I like to dance.
Well, dance.
Second of all, why you not dancing with me?
Dance.
That don't make sense. I'm your woman. Like, why would you leave me for the wolves? That is
what wolves?
The other men. There's the other men are the wolves, the sharks. Okay,
For what?
That is the thing. That is the thing.
I'm gonna be right here. You can stay right here and do all your one.
No,
Everybody
that's not right.
One job. You can do all your thing.
But that's why people have to have a level of understanding when it comes up to stuff like that, right? Because I think like if I'm a woman that don't dance with other men when I'm out alone, when I'm with you, guess what I'm going to want to do? I'm going to want to dance because I respect myself and you that even when you're not around, I'm not dancing with nobody else.
I don't like all that.
So, but my thing is though, that the whole purpose of going out a lot of times, especially if you're going to a club environment, is to dance and have fun.
Right,
That's
I
just my
dance, but
opinion.
I just don't dance with nobody.
Right.
That's it.
I don't do that no more. For me, it's like if I'm not playing somewhere, I'm not going.
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, but I dance, but I just don't dance with anybody.
If I do go to like support, let's say I know you and I go to support, I'm staying by the DJ booth. That's it.
Just to check it out.
Yeah, just to check it
I
out.
come.
I don't know.
I come and show you the support, and I'm saying, if a little tune come up, I like, I do.
Right there, by the side.
Yeah,
I might do a little.
I take a little video, then I tag you in it, and then that's it.
That's it.
I not Nah,
but you know, sometimes too, people have to realize. Sometimes too, if you know, because you in the club, it doesn't necessarily mean you want to be wind up on and grind up on. Sometimes
That's right.
you just want to chill.
Right, you just want to chill. Like I love the bass, the feeling of the music. So for me, that allows me from dealing with real estate mentally with people every day, single day, standing there, and I'm able to decompress. So the next show, I'm sorry, you guys, we just got hot, but maybe I could get Chef to come out next week.
Yeah, for sure.
And for the whole show,
I'll
and
be
then
on
we
time.
can continue part 2 of this, because this is always a good topic. Part 2 of this. So Sacred 7 Conversations is coming up, and we want to thank you guys so much, because you didn't have to be here. Like I always say, thank you for coming out and listening to us tonight at Hustle and Vibes,
You should do a fee.
where we spotlight real estate
should do a
culture and
fee.
bold ideas.
You should do a fee, like
A fee?
Whenever you go over, you like.
Oh, whatever.
Yes.
We are not doing that. Don't listen
You be
to
like-
Silent, y'all.
Be like, yo, okay, I want to go over it. I'll just pay $10 for.
No, then we got somebody else behind us. So we want to be respectful. We already went over 5 minutes. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. And
See, that's why you should come on my show, because I have
Take-
more
take
time.
us out, Silent, please.
I have more
All
time.
right.
So I have more time so we can talk.
You're the number one topic on the floor.